أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
براءة من الله ورسوله إلى الذين عاهدتم من المشركين فسيحوا في الأرض 4 أشهر واعلموا أنكم غير معجز الله وأن الله مخزي الكافرين.
This is a declaration of disavowal by Allah and His Messenger to those who associate others with Allah in His divinity, and with whom you have made treaties. You may go about freely in the land for 4 months, but know well that you will not be able to frustrate Allah, and that Allah will bring disgrace upon those who deny the truth.
وَأَذَانٌ مِّنَ اللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ إِلَى النَّاسِ يَوْمَ الْحَجِّ الْأَكْبَرِ أَنَّ اللَّهَ بَرِيءٌ مِّنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ وَرَسُولُهُ فَإِن تُبْتُمْ فَهُوَ خَيْرٌ لَّكُمْ وَإِن تَوَلَّيْتُمْ فَاعْلَمُوا أَنَّكُمْ غَيْرُ مُعْجِزِ اللَّهِ وَبَشِّرِ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا بِعَذَابٍ أَلِيمٍ. إِلَّا الَّذِينَ عَاهَدتُّم مِّنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ ثُمَّ لَمْ يَنقُصُوكُمْ شَيْئًا ولم يظاهروا عليكم أحدا فأتموا إليهم عهدهم إلى مدتهم إن الله يحب المتقين.
This is a public proclamation by Allah and His Messenger to all men on the day of the great pilgrimage. Allah is free from all obligation to those who associate others with Allah in His divinity, and so is His Messenger. If you repent, it shall be for your own good, but if you turn away, then know well that you will not be able to frustrate Allah. So give glad tidings of a painful chastisement to those who disbelieve. In exception to those who associate others with Allah in His divinity are those with whom you have made treaties, and who have not violated their treaties, nor have backed up anyone against you. Fulfill your treaties with them till the end of their term. Surely Allah loves the pious.
فَإِذَا انْسَلَخَ الْأَشْهُرُ الْحُرُمُ فَاقْتُلُوا الْمُشْرِكِينَ حَيْثُ وَجَدتُّمُوهُمْ وَخُذُوهُمْ وَاحْصُرُوهُمْ وَاقْعُدُوا لَهُمْ كُلَّ مَرْصَدٍ فَإِن تَابُوا وَأَقَامُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَآتَوُا الزَّكَاةَ فَخَلُّوا سَبِيلَهُمْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ غَفُورٌ رَّحِيمٌ.
But when the sacred months expire, slay those who associate others with Allah in His divinity, wherever you find them. Seize them and besiege them, and lie in wait for them. But if they repent and establish the prayer and pay zakah, leave them alone. Surely Allah is all forgiving, ever merciful.
وَإِنْ أَحَدٌ مِّنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ اسْتَجَارَكَ فَأَجِرْهُ حَتَّى يَسْمَعَ كَلَامَ اللَّهِ ثُمَّ أَبْلِغْهُ مَأْمَنَهُ ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّهُمْ قَوْمٌ لَّا يَعْلَمُونَ.
And if any of those who associate others with Allah in His divinity seeks asylum, grant him asylum, that he may hear the word of Allah, and then escort him to safety, for they are a people bereft of all understanding.
كيف يكون للمشركين عهد عند الله وعند رسوله إلا الذين عاهدتم عند المسجد الحرام فما استقاموا لكم فاستقيموا لهم إن الله يحب المتقين.
How can there be a covenant with those who associate others with Allah in His divinity on the part of Allah and His Messenger, except those with whom you made a covenant near the sacred mosque? Behave in a straight way with them, so long as they behave straight with you, for Allah loves the God-fearing.
كيف وإن يظهروا عليكم لا يرقبوا فيكم إلا ولا ذمة يرضونكم بأفواههم وتأبى قلوبهم وأكثرهم فاسقون. اشتروا بآيات الله ثمنا قليلا فصدوا عن سبيله إنهم ساء ما كانوا يعملون.
How can there be any covenant with the rest who associate others with Allah in His divinity? For were they to prevail against you, they will respect neither kinship nor agreement. They seek to please you with their tongues while their hearts are averse to you, and most of them are wicked. They have sold the revelations of Allah for a paltry price, and have firmly hindered people from His path. Evil indeed is what they have done.
لا يرقبون في مؤمن إلا ولا ذمة وأولئك هم المعتدون. فإن تابوا وأقاموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة فإخوانكم في الدين ونفصل الآيات لقوم يعلمون. وإن نكثوا أيمانهم من بعد عهدهم وطعنوا في دينكم فقاتلوا أئمة الكفر إنهم لا أيمان لهم لعلهم ينتهون.
They neither have any respect for kinship nor for agreement in respect of the believers. Such are indeed transgressors. But if they repent and establish prayer and give zakah, they are your brothers in faith. Thus do we expound our revelations to those who know. But if they break their pledges after making them and attack your faith, make war on the leaders of unbelief that they may desist, for they have no regard for their pledged words.
ألا تقاتلون قوما نكثوا أيمانهم وهموا بإخراج الرسول وهم بدؤوكم أول مرة أتخشونهم فالله أحق أن تخشوه إن كنتم مؤمنين.
Will you not fight against those who broke their pledges and did all they could to drive the messenger away, and initiated hostilities against you? Do you fear them? Surely Allah has greater right that you should fear Him, if you are true believers.
قاتلوهم يعذبهم الله بأيديكم ويخزهم وينصركم عليهم ويشف صدور قوم مؤمنين ويذهب غيظ قلوبهم ويتوب الله على من يشاء والله عليم حكيم.
Make war on them. Allah will chastise them through you and will humiliate them. He will grant you victory over them and will soothe the bosoms of those who believe, and will remove rage from their hearts, and will enable whomsoever He wills to repent. Allah is all-knowing, all-wise.
أَمْ حَسِبْتُمْ أَن تُتْرَكُوا وَلَمَّا يَعْلَمِ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا مِنكُمْ وَلَمْ يَتَّخِذُوا مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ وَلَا رَسُولِهِ وَلَا الْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَلِيجَةً وَاللَّهُ خَبِيرٌ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ.
Do you imagine that you will be spared without being subjected to any test? Know well that Allah has not yet determined who strove hard in His cause, and has not taken any others beside His messenger and the believers as His trusted allies. Allah is well aware of all that you do.
ما كان للمشركين أن يعمروا مساجد الله شاهدين على أنفسهم بالكفر أولئك حبطت أعمالهم وفي النار هم خالدون. إنما يعمر مساجد الله من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر وأقام الصلاة وآتى الزكاة ولم يخش إلا الله فعسى أولئك أن يكونوا من المهتدين.
It does not become those who associate others with Allah in His divinity to visit and tend Allah's mosques while they bear witness of unbelief against themselves. All their works have gone to waste. They shall abide in the fire. It only becomes those who believe in Allah and the last day, and establish prayer and pay zakah, and fear none but Allah, to visit and tend the mosques of Allah. These are likely to be guided aright.
أَجَعَلْتُمْ سِقَايَةَ الْحَاجِّ وَعِمَارَةَ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ كَمَنْ آمَنَ بِاللَّهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَجَاهَدَ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ لَا يَسْتَوُونَ عِندَ اللَّهِ وَاللَّهُ لَا يَهْدِي الْقَوْمَ الظَّالِمِينَ.
Do you consider providing water to the pilgrims and tending the sacred mosque equal in worth to believing in Allah and the last day and striving in the cause of Allah? The two are not equal with Allah. Allah does not guide the wrongdoing folk.
الذين آمنوا وهاجروا وجاهدوا في سبيل الله بأموالهم وأنفسهم أعظم درجة عند الله وأولئك هم الفائزون. يبشرهم ربهم برحمة منه ورضوان وجنات لهم فيها نعيم مقيم خالدين فيها أبدا إن الله عنده أجر عظيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تتخذوا آباءكم وإخوانكم أولياء إن استحبوا الكفر على الإيمان ومن يتولهم منكم فأولئك هم الظالمون.
The higher rank with Allah is for those who believed and migrated and strove in His cause with their belongings and their persons. It is they who are triumphant. Their Lord gives them glad tidings of mercy from Him and of His good pleasure. For them await gardens of eternal bliss. Therein they shall abide forever. Surely with Allah there is a mighty reward. Believers, do not take your fathers and your brothers for your allies if they choose unbelief in preference to belief. Whosoever of you takes them as allies, those are wrongdoers.
قل إن كان آباؤكم وأبناؤكم وإخوانكم وأزواجكم وعشيرتكم وأموال اقترفتموها وتجارة تخشون كسادها ومساكن ترضونها أحب إليكم من الله ورسوله وجهاد في سبيله فتربصوا حتى يأتي الله بأمره والله لا يهدي القوم الفاسقين.
Tell them, O Prophet, if your fathers and your sons and your brothers and your wives and your tribe and the riches you have acquired and the commerce of which you fear a slackening and the dwellings that you love are dearer to you than Allah and His Messenger and striving in His cause, then wait until Allah brings about His decree. Allah does not guide the evil-doing folk.
لقد نصركم الله في مواطن كثيرة ويوم حنين إذ أعجبتكم كثرتكم فلم تغن عنكم شيئا وضاقت عليكم الأرض بما رحبت ثم وليتم مدبرين.
Surely Allah has succored you before on many a battlefield, and you have yourselves witnessed His succor to you. On the day of Hunain, when your numbers made you proud, but they did you no good, and the earth, for all its vastness, constrained you, and you turned your backs in retreat.
ثم أنزل الله سكينته على رسوله وعلى المؤمنين وأنزل جنودا لم تروها وعذب الذين كفروا وذلك جزاء الكافرين. ثم يتوب الله من بعد ذلك على من يشاء والله غفور رحيم.
Then Allah caused His tranquility to descend upon His messenger and upon the believers, and He sent down hosts whom you did not see, and chastised those who disbelieved. Such is the recompense of those who deny the truth. Then, after so chastising the unbelievers, Allah enables whomsoever He wills to repent. Allah is all forgiving, all merciful.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا إنما المشركون نجس فلا يقربوا المسجد الحرام بعد عامهم هذا وإن خفتم عيلة فسوف يغنيكم الله من فضله إن شاء إن الله عليم حكيم.
Believers, those who associate others with Allah in His divinity are unclean. So, after the expiry of this year, let them not even go near the sacred mosque. And should you fear poverty, Allah will enrich you out of His bounty if He wills. Surely Allah is all-knowing, all-wise.
قاتلوا الذين لا يؤمنون بالله ولا باليوم الآخر ولا يحرمون ما حرم الله ورسوله ولا يدينون دين الحق من الذين أوتوا الكتاب حتى يعطوا الجزية عن يد وهم صاغرون.
Those who do not believe in Allah and the last day, even though they were given the scriptures, and who do not hold as unlawful that which Allah and His Messenger have declared to be unlawful, and who do not follow the true religion, fight against them until they pay tribute out of their hand and are utterly subdued.
وقالت اليهود عزير ابن الله وقالت النصارى المسيح ابن الله ذلك قولهم بأفواههم يضاهئون قول الذين كفروا من قبل قاتلهم الله أنى يؤفكون. اتخذوا أحبارهم ورهبانهم أربابا من دون الله والمسيح ابن مريم وما أمروا إلا ليعبدوا إلها واحدا لا إله إلا هو سبحانه عما يشركون.
The Jews say, Ezra, Uzair, is Allah's son. And the Christians say, the Messiah is the son of Allah. These are merely verbal assertions in imitation of the sayings of those unbelievers who preceded them. May Allah ruin them. How do they turn away from their truth? They take their rabbis and their monks for their lords beside Allah, and also the Messiah, son of Mary, whereas they were commanded to worship none but the one God. There is no God but He. Exalted be He above those whom they associate with Him in His divinity.
يريدون أن يطفئوا نور الله بأفواههم ويأبى الله إلا أن يتم نوره ولو كره الكافرون. هو الذي أرسل رسوله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله ولو كره المشركون.
They seek to extinguish the light of Allah by blowing through their mouths. But Allah refuses everything except that He will perfect His light, even though the unbelievers might abhor it. He it is who has sent His messenger with the guidance and the true religion, that He may make it prevail over all religions. Howsoever those who associate others with Allah in His divinity might detest it.